Welcome, brave souls, to a world where shadows have stories and history holds secrets. Secrets that may never rest. Here we dive deep into the dark paths of the world's most haunted locations, where every whisper of the wind might be the voice of someone long gone, and each step you take brings you closer to the unknown. These tales aren't just campfire stories, they're real and they're terrifying. So sit back, keep the lights low, and prepare to journey with us into the haunting truth behind some of the world's most spine chilling places. This is Haunted Obscura, where we explore the terrifying and true. Nestled in the sleepy town of St. Francisville, Louisiana, lies a mansion cloaked in the shadows of the past. A place where Spanish moss clings to ancient oak trees like the many secrets and stories embedded in its walls. This is the Myrtles Plantation, often called one of the most haunted homes in America. Built in 1796 by General David Bradford, the plantation was intended to be a peaceful retreat from the chaos of the world. But from the very beginning, the Myrtles seemed destined for anything but peace. With a history marred by tragedy, mystery, and death, the spirits of the past appeared to linger, forever bound to the land. General Bradford, known as Whiskey Dave, constructed the plantation to escape his involvement in the Whiskey Rebellion, a violent uprising in Pennsylvania against federal taxation. Seeking refuge, he fled to the Deep South and founded the Myrtles on 600 acres of land. Over time, the mansion would pass through several hands, each bringing its own dark chapter to the story. By the early 1800s, the plantation was inherited by Bradford's son-in-law, Judge Clark Woodruff, and his wife Sarah. It was during their tenure that the legend of Myrtle's most famous ghosts began to take shape. According to local lore, the Woodruffs owned a slave named Chloe, whose ghost is said to haunt the property to this day. The story goes that Chloe, fearing punishment for eavesdropping on private conversations, sought to redeem herself by poisoning a birthday cake intended for the family. It was a desperate plan, meant to make the children sick so Chloe could nurse them back to health and regain favor, but the plan went horribly wrong. Instead of falling ill, two of the Woodruff children, along with their mother Sarah, died from the poisoned cake. In retribution, Chloe was hanged by the other slaves, her body thrown into the nearby Mississippi River. From that moment, it is said her restless spirit returned to the plantation grounds, doomed to wander for eternity. Many visitors and staff over the years have reported sightings of a woman in a green turban roaming the house and gardens, believed to be Chloe. Her ghost is often seen standing near the windows or walking silently beneath the oak trees. Some even claim to have captured her image in photographs, ghostly, translucent, yet unmistakable. Exploring haunted locations like the Myrtles Plantation requires more than just courage. You also need the right gear. Whether you're a paranormal investigator or just someone who loves exploring the unknown, having clear vision in the dark is essential. That's where UltraX Night Vision Goggles come in. UltraX Night Vision Goggles are available through CC's Warehouse, are designed to give you crisp, clear visuals in complete darkness. With advanced digital technology, these goggles offer incredible depth and clarity, perfect for nighttime adventures or ghost hunting. Imagine capturing those eerie moments in full detail, whether it's a shadowy figure moving across the room or strange movements in the trees. If you're serious about uncovering the mysteries of the dark, you need the right tools. Head over to Cece's warehouse and check out the UltraX Night Vision Goggles. Follow my link in the description to get yours today and make sure you're never left in the dark again. Now back to our story. Chloe isn't the only spirit said to call the Myrtles Plantation home. In fact, it's believed that at least 12 distinct ghosts haunt the property, each with their own tale of tragedy. Perhaps the most unsettling of these is the story of William Winter, a later owner of the plantation. On a chilly evening in 1871, Winter was gunned down on the front porch by an unknown assailant. Mortally wounded, he stumbled back into the house, attempting to climb the stairs to reach his wife. Legend says he made it to the 17th step before collapsing and dying in her arms. Visitors to the Myrtles have reported hearing phantom footsteps echoing through the stairwell. Some claim they feel an eerie presence as they ascend, as though following the final steps of a dying man. To this day, no one knows who murdered William Winter, and his spirit is said to linger in the house, unable to rest. One of the plantation's most infamous supernatural occurrences revolves around an antique mirror. This mirror, located near the entrance of the home, is believed to trap the spirits of Sarah Woodruff and her children, forever bound to its glass. Visitors often report seeing ghostly faces reflected back at them, or the faint impressions of small handprints on the glass, handprints that cannot be wiped away. Legend holds that the mirror was improperly covered after the Woodruff's death, preventing their spirits from passing on. But the Woodruff children aren't only confined to the mirror. Ghostly apparitions of children playing have been seen in the hallways, their laughter echoing through the house. These innocent souls taken too soon are believed to be playful, yet their presence brings a deep sense of sadness to the air. The paranormal activity at Myrtles Plantation extends beyond the house itself. The grounds are said to be just as haunted, with visitors reporting eerie sights and sounds throughout the property. One common tale is that of a small girl seen wearing an old-fashioned dress, skipping near the gardens before disappearing into thin air. And then there are the sounds. Disembodied voices, footsteps crunching on the gravel paths when no one is there, and the rustling of clothing as unseen figures walk by. The very air around the Myrtles seems to hum with energy, as though time itself has become tangled within the plantation's borders. Over 2 centuries have passed since the Myrtles Plantation was built, yet the mystery of its haunted past remains. Paranormal investigators, tourists, and thrill seekers continue to flock to its gates, hoping for a glimpse of the supernatural. Some leave with nothing more than a sense of unease, while others swear they've encountered the spirits that linger here. Is the Myrtles truly a portal to the afterlife, or is it simply the weight of its history that stirs our imaginations? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain: those who enter the Myrtles Plantation rarely leave unchanged. The past, it seems, is never truly dead. It haunts the halls, the staircases, and the very soil beneath our feet, waiting for the next visitor to listen to its whispers. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the shadows of the past. From eerie whispers to ghostly figures, the truth behind these haunted locations reminds us that some stories never truly end. If you enjoyed exploring the dark corners of history with us, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share your thoughts in the comments. What haunted location should we uncover next? Let us know below, and together we'll continue to unearth the terrifying and true. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your lights on, because the next haunting may be closer than you think.